spontaneous live. Let's see who we've got here. Oh, great news, man. Terrific news. Yeah, the Sparrow is live again. Yeah, I had a bit of a hitch with transport today. Yeah, so I thought I would pop on and do this extra little live. Yeah, I've got somebody there, one person. Whoever you are, how are you doing? Yeah, Sparrow's plans got waylaid today. Waylaid today, the transport. Yeah, see if anybody comes through, because this was just a spontaneous live. We'll wait till we see if we get a few people come on, and we'll talk about this, the good news. The good news. I've got one person there, so at least I'm not talking to myself at the moment. Yeah, I'm not talking to myself at the moment. Yeah, I've got a few people coming through. Yeah, the Sparrow's plans for going out today were a bit kiboshed with transport. London Transport stitched me up, like, so I thought I would do an extra special live. How's the time? We'll see, we'll give it a few minutes and see if people come through. We'll give it a few minutes. Oh yeah, there's some people coming through. Yeah, what happened today? Yeah, I was on my way out and I had some problems with transport, London Transport. It's sort of it's put me off course. I had some good news, so I thought I'd come back and do a live. Yeah, just to talk about the good news. Well, let's see who we've got in the chat there. Oh, we've got the Glasgow top man himself, Craig. Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I got all my plans got kiboshed today with transport. Yeah, the old tube and that, the line I get and all that, it's all getting worked on. So, pardon me, it kiboshed my plans. So I thought I'll pop back and I'll do this live, because a bit of news about the old day. Hang on, I'll wait till I get a few more people before I go into that. David Raven Scousland, how's the Danny B. Fendi Sparrow? Yes, it's ended, isn't it? Yeah, it's ended, which is a good thing. I mean, I'll tell you why I think the reason it's ended in a sec. We'll wait till we get a few people through, and I think I'll tell you why it's ended. And actually, the reason why it ended is sort of, how can I put it, immaterial, because the thing is like that. It's just good that it's ended. I won't tell you my views on it's ended. Just wait till we see. As Craig said, do you not travel as the crow flies? I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, hang on. Let me say hello to Paddy ILVP. Paddy LVP there. Yeah. What's happening with Paddy LVP? Why? I'll tell you what, the weather's brilliant down here. Oh, blooming sunshine and everything. Yeah, but that sort of kiboshed my plans, that did. They're working on the blooming tube lines I get. Yeah. I'll leave it to the last minute when I'm going somewhere. I go down there and I got kiboshed weekend, didn't it? How's it? You haven't got a lot of people on this because it's a spontaneous live, but normally you get a few people come through. We'll get 5 minutes. Let's see if they come through. I've got somebody else coming through. Yeah, and I'll explain to you why I think the beef has ended. Yeah, I mean, from what I can gather, I'll just tell it and I'll say it again. Like, I think the reason why the beef has ended, and it don't really matter what the reason is. Anyway, I'm just glad it's ended, because like it's a waste of time, this thing. There's going to be no winners, and it'll just be losers, and it'll just be like, the wind-up merchants would like it to go ahead. But yeah, I was always of the opinion that they don't need to do nothing. Uncle Kate and the real Danny G. Like, so basically, what it is originally the beef was going to get, the idea from it was it was going to take place in Smethwick Park, you know, like the home territory of the fella Danny G. And then Uncle K, he said, no, I live in Leeds, I think it was. So we'll meet halfway. I forget the name of the places, 2 places. We'll meet halfway, and it's not going to happen that, like, you know, the Danny G fella, he don't want to do that. So that's it. The beef's squashed now. The beef's quashed. So that's good. You know, like, both of them can put it behind them and move on. Uncle K can do his stuff, and I think it's the best result all round. So it doesn't matter really how the beef was squashed. The thing that the beef was squashed is a good thing. Yeah, now they can move on, both of them. Forget about that. Have a nice weekend. What day is it today? Saturday? Saturday, innit? Saturday. Forget about all beefs and all that. And just get on with your weekend. Have a nice relaxing weekend. Go there. Make some good, you know, content for your video channels. Like some funny stuff or whatever. And yeah, that would be a good result all round. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anybody any good either, does it? You know, with all the aggravation and all that. So basically, that was a good result. I'm trying to get somebody on tonight who plays, you know, somebody else on my live tonight one, because I've got the live at 7 to 10, you know, my usual live. And I've also got the late show, which will be from 11 to 1 o'clock in the morning, 11 to 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm trying to get this guy on to play electric guitar. Like, he can do, like, you know, like solos when you're playing in a group. This guy can brilliant at playing electric guitar. So I'm hoping that he'll jump on, just do a few riffs, you know, riffs and that, like with the electric guitar. That could be good. I've yet to clarify it with him, you know, rubber stamp it. But if we can get him on playing that guitar, like, that'll be a result. That'll be tonight. So yeah, we can see if we can try and get a few people jumping on tonight as well. That'll be good, because now that peace is resumed on the YouTube, that'll be good. Like, yeah, I mean, I think the problem with the YouTube thing is we there's a lot of it. A lot of people like winding up, you know, like wind up merchants, and then that doesn't help matters. I mean, the Sparrow has always been, like myself, I've always been one for try and avoid all this aggravation. I don't mean just myself, I mean trying for people out there to try and avoid the aggravation. Don't get involved in it, because a lot of people like to wind the people up. You know, they think it's for the laugh and all that. Like, they're laughing as they're winding people up. And yeah, they're laughing when they're winding people up. Oh, hang on, let me say hello. Craig M, oh, nice to see you, Craig. 2 Craigs there, Craig from Glasgow and Craig M from Edinburgh. Nice to see you there. I got the old creature stuck, he said, in the nest. Well done, creature. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I was just saying to my people on the chat at the minute. There's not a lot of people here, but there's a few people coming through. But that was a very good result, getting the beef quashed. Yeah, and I was just saying, it don't really matter how the beef was quashed. The fact that the beef is quashed is a good result. Yeah. So I'm very, very happy that nothing's going to happen on Monday, and both of the fellas can move on. Have a nice weekend. Saturday in it today. Have a nice Saturday, Sunday. Get back to making their content, whatever they do. Get back to doing that, and forget about the beefs and all that. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. And as I say, the reason why I've jumped on is my plans were kiboshed today. TfL, Transport for London, they're working on the blooming tube lines. I get kiboshed my transport plans. Yeah, so I thought I'll just jump back, and I heard this good news, so I thought I'll jump on and do a an extra live and that. So for tonight, on my early show, you know, the one at 7 till 10, I'm going to try and get this fella on that plays electric guitar, top guitarist he is. He does riffs and all that, you know, and when he's in the group, he does the lead, you know, like all that sort of stuff, like. So hopefully he will come on and do some riffs. Yeah, pardon me, some riffs and that, like. And what else thing? Let me say hello to Paul C. Oh, nice to see you, Paul C. Nice to see you there. To see you, nice. Yeah, hopefully he'll do some riffs, and we'll see if we can get some other people on. I mean, at the minute, I don't know if you remember last night, if anybody was on, I had the young guy boxer, you know, the Archbishop, Dean Crichton, comes on the channel. His name's Dean Crichton. A lot of people that come on the channel regularly will know of Dean Crichton. Well, he had his young cousin on last night, a guy called Alan Lees, who's a bit of a boxer, you know, like a boxer, but he's keen on bare knuckle boxing as well. Yeah, he's got the enthusiasm for that. So we're trying to get. I've contacted Dean Lynchward to get some more info off him, because the Sparrows channel support this Alan Lees, you know, the young cousin of Dean Crichton, to get him on the Glasgow 3D fight card. Yeah, he looks like a boxer as well. So I'm just waiting for Dean Lynchward to get back to me on that. But the reason why I came on and do this live today, I was going out winter, and all my transport, what do you call it, for going out, got kiboshed. Blooming TfL, Transport for London, were working on the blooming tube lines that I get. So I thought, I'll have to scupper that. It's been scuppered. I'll have to go back. I'll go back. I thought, yeah, I just heard the good news about the beef getting quashed. And I thought, yeah, I'll jump on and do a live about that. So yeah, spread the good news. The beef is quashed. It doesn't matter why the beef was quashed or how the beef was quashed, but the quashing of the beef is very good. So that's good. Now the two fellas involved, Uncle K and the real Danny G, can put that behind them, move on, enjoy themselves on YouTube, and, you know, make some positive content, some happy content or whatever. Yeah, I mean, people ask me what the reason the beef was quashed. It doesn't really matter, but it was just basically down to logistics, wasn't it? You know, like agreeing a neutral territory and all that. And the fact that nothing was agreed, in my book, that is a good result, because the beef was automatically quashed, and now both parties, yeah, they can put this behind themselves, forget about all the wind up merchants winding them up, and get on and enjoy their weekend. Saturday, Sunday, relax, get on YouTube, do whatever they want, and forget about all this argy-bargy. Yeah, the argy-bargy. Yeah, all the wind-up merchants, they won't like it. You know, all these people try to wind them up, both of them. Yeah, but never mind about that. I think it's a great result that both guys are not going to be getting involved in anything. Very, very good, what do you call it? Very, very good result, I think. Yeah, I'm happy for them. Both of them, pin it behind them and move on. Yeah, tonight, as I say, I'm going to, on my early show, I'm going to try and get this fella on who's a cracking guitarist, electric guitar, lead guitar and all that, solo riffs. And it's not 100% booked, like, but I'm hoping there's a good chance he'll come on tonight and he'll just do some, you know, like riffs and all that. He'll do a bit of electric guitar, and that'll be a new one for the Sparrow channel. That will be, you know, like the electric guitar solos. Yeah, you can do all that stuff, electric guitar solos. A bit like, you know, the guy who was in the group called Queen, Brian May. You know, when he does all these solo things. I'm just using him as an example. But this guitarist, he's good. He can do all that sort of stuff. So we're hoping to get him on. And yeah, let me just see this one. This could be a funny one. This one from this guy. Good afternoon, Mr. Sparrow. When Ukraine has been reclaimed, Mother Russia will be coming for enemies of. He's a joker, isn't he, man? Yeah, old Vladimir, I like Russia, man. I like the country Russia and the Russian people. Good people they are. Yeah, on blooming hell, and I've got Vladimir Putin in my chat. I like this guy, Vladimir Putin. Yeah, he's good, he is. Yeah, the Sparrow likes Russia, Russian people, and Moscow. Very, very good. Like, yeah, so it's good news. Like, so as I say, I'm hoping to get that electric guitar player on the night. Also, I'm in contact with, well, I've made contact with Dean Lynchworth to try and get our new wee guy we support from the channel onto the card for the 3D Fight Club Glasgow. Yeah, he's a young fella, cousin of our Archbishop Dean Crichton on our channel. A guy called Dean Crichton, nicknamed the Archbishop. He's always on the chat and that. Really good guy from Scotland. Like what it says, young cousin called Alan Lees. And we are trying to get him. He wants to get on the 3D Fight Club for Glasgow. I've contacted Dean Lynchworth. I'm waiting for him to get back to me to find out what he has to do. Like, also, the Sparrow channel, if he gets on it, hopefully he will do, we will give him 100% support. You know, while he's training or get to Glasgow, give him shout outs, try and get him people sponsorships and all that. Like, you know, I might have a word with Thingy if I would contact, what's his name, because he's good on that side. You know, moto sports and buggies. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to contact Motorsports and Buggies because he does a lot. He does a lot of that up there. Yeah, you know, like the Team Scotland boxers. Yeah, Motorsports and Buggies. He could be the man that I might have to get in contact with as well. Like, yeah. So it's looking good now. Things are smooth. I mean, I like the ambience now. The ambience on YouTube is getting better. I mean, that now that beef has been quashed, that's very, very good news. And all we have to do is just try and avoid, you know, you're going to get a lot of wind-up merchants trying to wind the two fellas up, you know, to wind them up and all that. But the two fellas, by default, due to logistics and all that, the beef has been quashed, and that's a fantastic result. It doesn't matter how the beef is quashed. The fact that the beef is quashed is a fantastic result for both parties, both of the fellas. They can now forget about this beef. Yeah, forget about the beef. Move on. Move on. Excuse me again. Yeah, move on and enjoy themselves on YouTube and make their content and do what they do or whatever. Yes, I'm very, very happy for both parties. Fantastic result. Yeah, so just going on to another thing. The reason why I'm doing this live is my plans for going out today have been kiboshed by Transport for London. Yeah, the jokers have decided to work on the tube lines that the Sparrow was going to be jumping on. Yeah, I only found out at the last minute when I walked around to the tube station. It's too late to me to start diving about all over the place. So I thought, I heard this good news about the beef getting quashed. And I thought, yeah, I'll come round, do a live. And I can also update my people about other things. Like the possibility of this lead guitarist tonight doing solos, riffs. That'll be really good, that will be. Hopefully we'll get more resident acoustic guitar and vocal singer, cracking singer. Yeah, she's from Glasgow originally, but she's based in Liverpool. She might come on and give us a few tunes and a few songs. That will be fantastic. As I say, we're now back in our bare knuckle boxer, the new guy, young guy, cousin of the Archbishop Dean Crichton, that comes on our channel. So we now back this young guy. His name is Alan Leese. We've contacted Dean Lynch Ward to try and get him on the fight card for the 3D Fight Club in Glasgow. And if he gets on it, hopefully he will, because he's done a bit of boxing and all that. He's a boxer, but he's keen to transfer his skills to the bare knuckle boxing. He went up and visited him and Dean. This is Alan Lee's the young boxer guy, bare knuckle boxer guy, and Dean went up to see Bobby Kay at the weekend. Yeah, just up to visit him. They don't really know him or anything, but they arranged it to find out a bit about Bobby Kay and that. So they're both keen on the bare knuckle boxing stuff. So with bearing that in mind, we are going to support this young guy, the Sparrow's channel. Hopefully everybody that comes on will as well, to support him on his journey towards the Fight Club, 3D Fight Club card in Glasgow. And that'll be fantastic. Yeah, I've got the thingy tonight, and I've got my normal 7 to 10 tonight, the early show as I call it, and then I've got the late show, 11 to 1 a.m. So it's really happening at the moment on the channel. Fantastic. If there's anybody here in a minute in the chat who haven't already subscribed, I'd advise you to subscribe, because like this live I just done at the moment was spontaneous, like an ad hoc one. So now and again you're going to be getting them. So if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. You'll get a notification for it, because these ones just come out. This is just like a rabbit coming out of the hat. You know this one, just because my transport plans got kiboshed. So I thought I've got to go back. I'll knock out this live and spread the good news about the beef is quashed. So happy about that. Yeah, it's the last thing I want to see is two people getting argy-bargy and all that. Now they've quashed the beef, both of the fellas can have a nice relaxing weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and get on to doing what they like to do, making nice, content and all that for their channels. Have a laugh. Oh, who we got in the chat there? Oh, hang on, I got Monk's wife there. Oh, thank you very much, darling. Yeah, really good, isn't he? Nice couple, Monk and his wife, Monk's wife. Great couple they are. Fantastic. They've got good philosophies, towards all this stuff, sort of like peace and all that, harmony. Yeah, that's the way to go. Definitely, 100%. Oh, thank you so much, Monk's wife. She's good, really good, fantastic. Yeah, even what's Mr. Putin saying? Mr. Swedish, he's done fun. Yeah, Mr. Putin is quite funny, actually. Mr. Putin is quite funny. Yeah, he comes in with good wee sayings and jokes and that. I like that one. Oh, I've got Mr. Lee here. Mr. Lee, good afternoon, Mr. Lee. Yeah, so it's really looking good. I'll tell you what, I've only got a lot of people in the chat, but I'm going to stick a link in, nonetheless, and see if anybody wants to jump on and express their, their good feelings about the beef being quashed. I mean, I think it's a great result. This is the best news I've heard all week, that this thing's been, that this beef's been quashed. That's fantastic news. Let's see if anybody wants to jump on and say something about that. I've stuck the link in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on, I'm only going to be on for a while, just a wee while, right? This was just a spontaneous live, but yeah, let's see if anybody wants to. I've stuck the link in. You just click on the link, a page comes up, scroll down the page, and at the bottom it says Enter Studio, I think. Click that, and you'll come through. Yeah, you can do that. It's no problemo. Yeah, maybe Vladimir Putin might come through there. Yeah, Vladimir. Yeah, or Vlad to his friends. Yeah, Vlad's all right. Yeah, yeah, he is. Vlad's all right, man. Yeah. So what else have I got to say? What else have I got to say? Yeah, yeah. Enjoy this weather at the minute. The weather's good. I don't know what like it is up in Scotland. I have to apologise to my chief executive and second in command. Good afternoon, darling. Sorry I never Instagrammed you. Blooming off. I forgot at the last minute. Yeah, I just done this spontaneous. I usually let Peggy know if I'm doing a spontaneous live. You know, when it's yeah, just to explain to Peggy, yeah, I was on my way out today for on my travels, but Transport for London, you know, the London Underground, the tube line I get and all that, they're doing all work all over the place, and the station, the lines are shut down. So it kiboshed my plans for going out today. So I came back and I thought, I heard the good news about the beef was quashed. And I thought, I'll come on and do a live about it just to spread the good news. Yeah, people were asking me about the reasons for the beef and all that. But the thing is, it's immaterial of the reasons why the beef was quashed. It's a very good idea that the beef was quashed. I think it was down to logistics, but nonetheless, that's good enough that there's a reason and the beef is quashed. And both of the fellas, you know, like Uncle K, the real Danny G, or whatever, they can just have a relaxing weekend, relaxing Saturday, relaxing Sunday, forget about all the beef. The beef is now quashed, and do some content and all that. So, the only people that are going to be disappointed really are the wind up merchants. Yeah, you know, the wind up merchants. Yeah, well, they'll find something else to go away and wind up about. So I'm really happy for the two people involved that the beef is now quashed, and I think that's good news. It's very good news indeed. Like, yeah, so that's good. Now people can get a bit happy stuff and all that. And yeah, it's very good news. Like, oh yeah, very good news there. There's Harlan there. Yeah, Harlan's there. Yeah, I think he'll be happy as well that the beef's been quashed, innit? Yeah, they don't matter the reason. As I say, from what I detect, it was down to logistics and all that. And yeah, you know, like halfway between Leeds and Smethwick Park, and yeah, there wasn't an agreement or whatever. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact that there's no agreement and the beef is by default automatically the beef is quashed. Yeah, the beef's quashed, man, and that's a good result for everybody. Really good result, I think. People will be happy with that. And yeah, as I say, the only people that will be a bit miserable probably are the wind up merchants out there. But forget about them. They will go and wind up other people. Tonight on the early show, I'm hoping to get on a guitarist, a really cracking electric guitarist, does lead guitar, riffs, and all that. I'm going to sort it out after I come off the live. It's not 100%, but I'm hoping, and he'll give some like guitar riffs, solos. You know, like a bit like, I'm just giving an example. You know, like the guy from Queen called Brian May. You know, he's a good guitarist. He can do all that sort of stuff. You know, the solos. You know, all that with the guitar. So that'll be good. Yeah, Peggy would like that, I think. Yeah, look, she's got a little guitar there. You know, the old electric guitar, like, yeah, hitting the riffs to it. So hopefully we'll get him on. Yeah, Peggy wasn't here when I was just updating also about the guy was supporting this young guy, cousin of Dean Crichton. We call him the Archbishop, Dean Crichton, who comes on the chat in the channel a lot. A really nice guy. He jumped on last night, his cousin, this young guy called Aaron Lees. Well, Sparrow has contacted Dean Lynchward to try and find out how we can get him onto the 3D Fight Club card for Glasgow. Because this wee guy, well, I don't know, he might not be a wee guy, but the guy, you know, the Alan Lees, he's got a background in boxing, and he's keen, very, very keen for bare knuckle boxing now. He visited Bobby Kay last weekend with the Archbishop Dean Crichton, his uncle, wasn't it? So he went so they're right into the boxing and all that, and hopefully we'll get some feedback from Dean Lynch Ward. But the Sparrow Channel, if he gets on this thing for Glasgow, the Sparrow Channel will support him 100%. You know, we'll try and get him like sponsors and all that. You know, like people that jump on the channel. Also, I'm thinking of contacting Moto Sports Buggies. Yeah, see if he can do something like to get him on this fight card for Glasgow, because he's into all that, into motorsport buggies. Yeah, he's good, he is. So I'll contact him later, like if we can contact him, see if we can get the young Alan Lees onto the fight card for Glasgow. 3D Fight Club fight card for Glasgow. That'll be really good, that will be. I'm going to see also, hopefully tonight, if Dean Crichton's, Dean, the Archbishop, is there, and maybe Alan Lees, if the young guy's watching it, he might be out and about, won't he? But if the Archbishop is in the chat tonight, I'm going to try and get him to jump on again, because Peggy never seen the Archbishop last night. I don't know if she watched the what do you call it? When you rewind it, the live, you could watch the live again. And she was a bit sad that she missed seeing the Archbishop Dean Crichton. Yeah, Dean Crichton, good guy is, Peggy. You would have liked seeing him on the live. And you probably rewound it. I think you've seen him, like, yeah, he's good guy, like. Yeah, he's a vegan, vegan. He's got a vegan lifestyle. Yeah, he's into all this vegan stuff. Yeah, he was telling us a bit about it. Very, very interesting fella. So hopefully we'll get Dean to jump on again to give us another. Okay, she had a look at him, like. Yeah, he's a nice guy as well, isn't he, like? Yeah, he's doing the gym and all that 5 days a week in the gym training. Yeah, he's into that thing like veganism. Yeah, good guy he is. Yeah. So as I say, like, what else are we going? Oh yeah, we've got the thingy-jig. Hopefully we'll get our little resident singer. She never came on the Late Show last night with her electric guitar, but she plays acoustic guitar, and she's got an electric guitar as well. Mo from Liverpool. Yeah, she's a Glaswegian, like, originally, and she's a cracking singer. She's done a couple of songs with her acoustic guitar. But she said she might have jumped on the Late Show, the 11 to 1 last night, but it was late, wasn't it? And she's the electric guitar, so that never happened. But hopefully, maybe tonight, when she comes on the early show, we will see if she will do something with her electric guitar. That could be good. That could be, yeah. Let me see, like, yeah. I wonder if somebody. I'm going to stick the link in and see if anybody wants to jump on, just to say a little. I'm only going to be on here about 4 o'clock at the latest, like, because this is an extra special live, to spread the good news that the beef has been quashed. Yeah, we like it when the beef has been quashed. So I'm going to stick the link in, pardon me, and see if anybody wants to jump on and have a chat with Sparrow about that or whatever, But it's good news all round. I've stuck a link in there. You know how to do it, don't you? Just click on the link. A page will come up, scroll down the page, and I think at the bottom it says Enter Studio. Bush, hit that, and you'll come through to the Sparrow's Nest. Yeah, afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Sun is shining. The sun has got its hat on. Yeah, the sun has got its hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got its hat on. We're going out to play. Yeah, we are. Yeah. We are indeed. We are indeed. Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good there. Yeah. Let's have a drink of water. Yeah. I might sing a song while we're waiting for a few more people to come on. I'm just spreading the good news about the beef is quashed, man. Yeah, the beef is quashed. Let's see if I can get a song like. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Good news. I'm in the shade at the minute. It looks like I'm in darkness here, isn't it? Let me go and adjust the thing, like. Let me go and adjust the lighting, I think. Shall I do that? Maybe I'll get the sunlight if I do that. Folks, let me just go and adjust my lighting while we're doing something there. Let me come through here. Sparrow's got his shorts on the day, like. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what. Let's see what happens with this lighting. How does that look? Let's get a bit more light. How does the lighting look now? Let me check that out and see what it looks like. Sparrow's coming back. What's going on? Yeah, it looks a bit better. Then I've just got shadows from the sun. I've got my light on as well. That should be okay. Yeah, as I say, like, yeah, it's just heating up a bit now in the old chat. That's good. So basically, as I say, I'll keep this brief about me going out. I was going out today, like, to go somewhere, but my transport arrangements were kiboshed by Transport in London. Yeah, working on the tube lines that I get and all that. So I was scuppered, so I thought I'll go back. I heard the good news about the beef was quashed. I thought I'll go back and do a live, just do a quick live, like, I'll do this one up to about 4 o'clock. Yeah, I've got about 20 minutes left, and we'll spread the good news about the beef is quashed. Like, people can now get on, pardon me, and relax for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, innit? And get back to doing what they do, making nice content. Let me say hello to the Manx man. I like that place, Manx. What do you call that? Is that one of the Channel Islands? You know, the Channel Islands, I think it's called. Yeah, the Channel Islands looks good, it does. Yeah, this is a good one. Puds. That's a good name, isn't it? Yeah, good name, good people there in that chat. Good people, like, good people. Who else have we got? Let me go see who I can see in the chat there. Oh, we've got the one and only. He's a good guy, you know, the John Smith with an H. John Smith with an H. Oh, we've got the old fact notification. Yeah, as I say, now that beef's been quashed, like, you know, the beef. The only people that are going to be sad are, you know, like the wind-up merchants. You know, like wind-up merchants and all that. They do all the comments being like, oh, you won't be doing this, doing that. Yeah, no, the two fellas can forget about all the wind-up merchants. And yeah, get back, just get on with things, enjoy YouTube, and be happy. Have a laugh on YouTube. Yeah, the lighting's funny because I've got the curtains opened. I've got a light on and all that because I've got shadows, but it's very sort of dark and shadowy at the moment. Yeah, well, just looking outside, I've got some people outside shooting a video. Yeah, yeah, nothing to do with the Sparrow. Like, you get a lot of people doing like music videos around here. Yeah, music videos. Let me see. Elvis Brown. Elvis Brown. Elvis is in the building, people. Oh, sorry. Elvis is in the nest. Uncle K put up a video, not quashed. He just said, nah, the my interpretation of the beef, Elvis, yeah, my interpretation of the beef is that there was some communications between the two parties, and Danny G, I think, resides in a place called Smethwick. Uncle K, I think, resides in a place called Leeds. Hence, they have to meet on neutral territory. So I think there was two places. I can't remember the names of them offhand, but there was two places that are halfway between Leeds and Smethwick, and it was just up to them to agree to meet in one of the said two places. As far as I know, Uncle K was prepared to meet in one of the two said places, but there's been a breakdown in communications. Like you say, he's been blocked by this fella. So by default, the beef is quashed. The beef's quashed, innit? They can't agree to the meeting place. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. They now put the beef behind them. The beef is quashed. That's a good enough reason. Yeah, it's a good enough reason for the beef to be quashed, and that's a good result, because we don't want no beef and all that. The two fellas would be losers, and the only people who would gain anything out of this are the voyeurs, the wind-up merchants who want to see stuff. And Sparrow does not support people getting into all that stuff, So we're very, very happy that the two guys have quashed the beef. So the reason for it is neither here nor there. The fact that the beef is quashed is the top priority. That's what I think. I don't want to see these two guys getting it together. Anybody of reasonable sound mind and judgment would rather that nothing happens. And that's just the position of a Sparrow channel. We don't want to see nothing happen between these two fellas. Yeah, so the fact that the beef is quashed, whether it be on a technicality or a failure to agree a meeting place or whatever, that's a good enough reason to quash it by automatic default. And we're happy that the beef is quashed, and that's good news. Now the guys can just forget about it, enjoy their weekends, Saturdays and Sunday, and get on with having a laugh on YouTube and just forget all that thing. All the noise outside from the wind-up merchants who want something to happen, they just have to stick their fingers in their ears and ignore it. Both of them ignore all the outside noise, from the wind-up merchants, and just get on having a good time on YouTube, both of them, and enjoy themselves. I think that's a good thing coming from Sparrow's channel. We are in support of nothing happening. Yeah, where am I? Yeah, I think you'll find that there's a lot of people out there, like they might have, how can I put it? This is my position. I'll just say my position, and I'll try and make it very short and clear. I don't want these two guys to have a barney. I don't want any of the two of them to have a barney. And if there's any reason, that whatever it may be, that they don't have a barney, they don't have a scrap, I think that's a good thing. And it doesn't matter about who's agreed to what or what have you, who's not going to do it because of this or because of that or whatever. That's neither here nor there. Anybody of sound mind and good judgment will welcome the fact that the two guys are not going to have the scrap. So there's no good having an inquest to the reasons why the scrap is not happening. Yeah, the fact that they're not going to have the scrap, the punch up, It's good news. People should welcome that. Forget about who said what and who got blocked or whatever, who done this, who done that. Don't worry about that. Don't get yourselves excited. The beef's quashed, and that's good news as far as the Sparrows channel is concerned. We are for people having fun and happiness. We're not interested in how the beef got quashed. The fact that the beef is now quashed is good enough for us. Yeah, there you go. So we're not interested in all that. And you've got people here like they're too, I'm talking about in general on these forums, they're all two-faced. They're all saying, we want the beef quashed. And now the beef is quashed. They're starting to, I don't know if it's human nature or what. Oh yeah, but he quashed the beef because of this and that. It's all causing conflict. Don't worry about it, people. The beef is quashed. Be happy for the two guys that the beef is quashed. And don't worry yourself what the reasons why the beef is quashed. Yeah, just think of yourself. Take it easy, calm down, and relax. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I couldn't really care less the reasons why it's quashed. The fact that it's quashed is good enough. That's good enough for me, man. These two guys can now have a nice weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Forget about it. Next week it'll be forgotten and have a laugh and all that. Do their YouTube stuff. Let me check chat out. What am I seeing here? Yeah. This is one from the Manx, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's getting a bit monotonous. What do you call it? Monotonous or something? Yeah, it's getting a bit monotonous. Oh yeah, I've got Thingy there, James Mitchell. Yeah. Come on, you're welcome, James. Yeah, where have you been, fella? We've missed you. Come on tonight. I'm going to be going off in about 10 minutes from this. This is just a spontaneous one, but you might be able to help me out with something tonight. I'll tell you. Will I tell you tonight, or will I tell you the now? I've got to be. I'll tell you tonight. Yeah. Oh no, I'll tell you the now. Yeah. We had a guy come on last night. I've got a guy from my chat called Dean Crichton. His nickname's the Archbishop, right? So his young cousin is a guy called Alan Lees, right? He's a boxer. He is an actual boxer, young guy. The both of them came on the live last night, and Alan Lees wants to try and get on the fight card for Glasgow. You know, the 3D Fight Club card, the one that you're on, James. He wants to get on that as well, like this young guy, like, and we're trying to get him on it. So you know how it all works and all that. You can help us out, like, to get the guy on. Yeah, his name's Alan Lees. Yeah, he's Scottish guy. He's keen. He just went to visit Bobby Kay. Him and Dean went to view him. They don't know him, but they went up there and had a word with him. And like, they're into all that, keen on it. But the guy's called Alan Lees, young guy. He was on my thing last night live. I've contacted Dean Lynchwell to find out, how he goes about it. But you've got more weight than that. Know what I mean? Like you're in the loop, James. So if you can help us out with that, tonight we'll talk a bit more about it. Yeah, but that'll be really good. Oh, brilliant. Blooming hell, James is the guy, isn't he? James is the guy. Oh, that's fantastic, James. Yeah. So somebody's going to come on at 7 o'clock, like. Oh, brilliant, man. James is the top fella, isn't he, man? James Mitchell's a legend, man. Him and Stuart, Stuart Dempsey, like, they work together like that. Training, boxing training and all that. Oh, thank you so much for that, James. I look forward to that tonight. Peggy's happy as well, look. Ooh, Peggy's happy. Yeah. Oh, hang on, I've got one from my musician there. I like this guy. He's good. You see, check out his channel, like, you know, the Josh Dunn Experience. Cracking guitar, vocals. There's a lot of cover versions. Very good he is. And yeah, he talks about physical cage, ring or cage. Yeah, something like that. But the thing is, like, it's probably better, like, guys at their age anyway, know their age, they're better off just forgetting about everything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, forget about that and just, yeah, this thing's, I think it's quashed now, and everything will be rosy in the garden. But yeah, I agree with your sentiments. I mean, I'd rather they just, hopefully they'll just forget about the thing. Next week they'll be forgotten about. But yeah, jump on sometime. We miss your playing, Josh. Jump on and give us a tune, fella. Yeah, he's good, very good. He is. Yeah, go to this guy's channel, the Josh Dunn Experience. If you haven't, have a listen and subscribe. Yeah, I recommend him. Highly recommend him. He's a nice guy and he does good music and guitar playing. Yeah, very good indeed. Okay, where are we? Yeah, so James will thing me jig. Yeah, James is going to get. Sorry, James Mitchell's going to get some people come on at 7 o'clock. Like, I'm just wondering who's coming on at 7 o'clock. Shall I ask James who is it is coming on at 7 o'clock? Is it Dean Lynch Ward? Is it? Yeah, or maybe it's somebody that can. It's in who can. Yeah, James is in with everybody, man. He's well in the loop. He's well in the loop, James. He's brilliant. He is. Yeah, James Mitchell, brilliant. Yeah, he does well for our channel, you know, as well. Brilliant he is, James Mitchell is brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to be, what do you call it? I'm going to be going off in 5 minutes or something like, and then I'll come on. I'll be on at 7 to 10, and then I'll be on the late show at 11 to 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Like, oh yeah, Dean Crichton and Alan Lees. Yeah, but what about Dean Lynch Ward? Do you think you could do something for Alan Lees? Do you think you could have a word with Dean? I've sent him an Instagram. Let me check my Instagram, because I don't turn it on all the time. I'll just see if he got back to me. Like, Dean Lynch Ward. See if he got back to me. Let's see. I'll just check that. Yeah, I'm just logging in. Nah, he never got back to me. Oh yeah, he might have done. Oh yeah, he did. Okay, I've got good news here. I've got cracking news. I got a message back from Dean Lynch Ward. Yeah. What we'll do is, he wants to know some stuff. So when I do the live at 7, I'll do the live at 7, yeah, and James will be on, Dean Crichton and Alan will be on, and I'll ask him about the stuff that okay, I'm just sending a message. I'm going to send a message to Dean. But what I'm saying is, this is good news, man. What I'll do is I'll talk to you this about 7 o'clock the night. Yeah, I'll let you know. Where am I? Yeah. Brilliant news, James. Yeah, so we'll see you at 7 o'clock. I'm just sending a thing me the new while I'm talking to Dean Lynch. You know, the top man, the top man's getting back to me. I'm happy with that. You know, Dean Lynch, what like I've got I've got James actual. I've got all these in my life tonight with James. I'll ask him. For if you fancy jumping on sorry, I'm just doing something on Wednesday. The PS the Glasgow. So I'm just doing this, people. I'm doing a message to Dean Lynch Ward, like, yeah, I'll be gonna, yeah. If he wants to. So I'm just doing this ring. There we go. Let's see. What I've got. How long is on the alternate? I'm asking for him. If you find something, Yes, he wants to get on the one. Well, I've sent a message to Dean Lynch Ward, yeah, with some information. But that's great that Finley's on. So we're making progress. That what do you call it? That James Mitchell's on at 7 o'clock. So yeah. Sorry, I was just doing something on Instagram there, Caroline. Basically, I'll just recap before I go because I'm going off now. I've just came on for this extraordinary special little happy announcement. Yeah, we're very happy that the beef has been quashed. You know, the Uncle Kate and the real Danny G beef. And I was just saying to people, like, it doesn't really matter what the reasons are for the beef to get quashed. I've just got another message through. This might be for what's his name? This might be. What's it called? Yeah, I've got. So basically, what I'll do is, sorry. What I was saying is, we're very happy that the beef was quashed, like, you know, from between Uncle Kate and the real Danny G. But we're not really bothered about the reasons why it's quashed, even if it's just a technicality. You know, like they couldn't agree to a destination to get together. Well, that in our books, the Sparrows Channel's books, that's good because we don't want to see these two guys locking horns. Yeah. They'll put it behind them. They can put it behind them, have a nice weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and chill out, and next week get back to just doing good, happy things. Yeah, good, happy things. That's what we like them to do in that. And yeah. So we're making great progress with for Alan Lees. We're making great progress with Alan Lees to try and get him on the fight card in Glasgow. Yeah, blooming hell. Yeah, we've got in touch with the top fella, you know, the guy in charge, Dean Lynch Ward. Yeah, he's okay. He's making communications, like, so that's fantastic. Yeah, and we're going to have James Mitchell on tonight with Alan Lees, you know, the young boxer. He looks good as well. He looks like a boxer. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see him tonight again. When I looked at the fella, I mean, I'm not an expert or anything. I'm a pundit, but when you look at the young guy, he looks like a boxer, and he's keen. James Mitchell will have a chat with him tonight because he's James Mitchell's a legend in all that sort of boxing training. Him and Stuart Dempsey, they work together like a team. Yeah, they work like a team out of Edinburgh. So they know all the connections in the loop, and I think they'll be able to help Alan Lees, the young Alan Lees from Scotland, to get onto a fight card on 3D Fight Club. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, I think James knows. James Mitchell, he knows Dean Lynch Ward and all that. Like, I think he knows him well, sort of thing. You know, he's in the loop and all that. And yeah, that'll be fantastic. So the 3D Fight Club's looking good. Like, I mean, heading towards the thing on the 19th of March and all that. I think it's looking good. You know, we had the guy come on a while back. He gave us a really good update. Do you remember the guy, Ash McGivern? Yeah, he's good. He is, Ash McGivern. He's good. Actually, we'll see if we can get him to come on some other time. Ash McGivern, like, Peggy knows him as well, like, and see if we can get more. But he's told us a lot of good information and all that. And yeah, it's looking good for it. So the Sparrows channel supports all the boxers. Yeah, all the boxers, we'll say. I mean, obviously, we've got our favourite ones, haven't we? Team Scotland, Donny Boy, Bartley Mackey, Dom Mack, and Bobby Kyle. We support them because we're Scots, don't we? And then but all the other boxers on the card, we wish them the best of luck, and we sort of support the actual event. We hope the event will be a fantastic success, you know, for all the people that go there and people who watch it on live, you know, pay-per-view. Hope people enjoy it. We hope it's going to be a great success, and yeah, it's looking good, like. So as I say, it's tonight. Might have a guy on playing electric guitar, doing riffs and all that. I've just got to contact him when I go. And also tonight we will try and get Mo on. You know, a little lady from Liverpool, plays acoustic guitar, sings, cracking singer she is. Well, she's got an electric guitar as well, and she might be playing electric guitar tonight. Yeah, electric guitar and singing, of course. We've got James Mitchell, yeah, legend from with Stuart Dempsey, the two trainers. But we've got James coming on tonight with our new kid on the block who's going to try and get on the Glasgow Fight card, 3D Fight Club card for Glasgow. Alan Leese, young Alan Leese, he'll be on with his uncle Dean Crichton, who is nicknamed Dean Crichton, the Archbishop, he calls himself. He will be on tonight at 7 o'clock. Maybe I did mention to Dean Lynchwood, you know, on Instagram, because he's busy and all that, isn't he? You know, with 3D Fight Clubs and all that. I did say if you fancy jumping on at 7 o'clock, Dean, you know, while James is there and all these fellas with the bare knuckles, you can jump on. Yeah, he might jump on, but he might be busy. And it's a weekend, isn't it? So he might be just chilling out and all that. But you never know. He might jump on at 7 o'clock, you know, for 10 minutes or something. Yeah, he might jump on at 7 o'clock. But it's looking good. We've made communications with the top man from the 3D Fight Club for young Alan Leese. And I think James Mitchell will also get in touch with him as well, because he's got the connections, big connections. And it's really, really looking good. Well, here's a guy that's connected with 3D Fight Club. I mean, nobody the actual 3D Fight Club, but a big sponsor of one of our Team Scotland boxers. The one and only Joe Glabus. Yeah, he sponsors Donny Boy Bartley Mackey. Yeah, he's two gym memberships to get in the studio to do all his training. Top fella is Joe Glabus. Oh, my free meal got kiboshed today, Joe. I was going out like TfL, Transport for London, London Underground. We were blooming working on the tube line. I couldn't go out, man. So I came back and done this special live. Yeah, you know, just to say the good news that the beef is quashed between Uncle Kate and the real Danny G. The beef is quashed. So that's good news. Both them fellas can now move on. Yeah, have a nice weekend, relax, and get back to doing a bit of fun and have fun on YouTube and what have you. It could be you could riff that. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Oh, there's Liverpool Julie. Good afternoon, Julie. How are you doing, darling? Okay. Yeah, good news all round, like. Yeah, good news. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to be going soon, so yeah, it'll be good. I'll be back. What do you call it? Tonight. I'll be back tonight. Like, you see this little fella here? Where did you get your couch from? When you know, things like that, they're not really, what do you call it, severe or nothing. But I mean, I'm going to be going off now, but he gets his 5 minutes, doesn't he? He gets his 5 minutes. Take that on the chin. Take that on the chin, sock. Yeah, that'll teach him a little lesson. Yeah, he's got his 5 minutes. So as I say, like, yeah. Sock, you learn the hard way, man. You get a few thingy-jigs, a bit of leeway. Sock, yeah, Sock knows who he is. Who I'll talk a bit, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. What time's it now? Yeah, we'll get another 5 minutes, but it's yeah, it's looking good for tonight. So hopefully we can get this wee guy Alan Lees in the loop, you know, with the 3D Fight Club, because he looks like a good wee boxer and all that, and he's keen and everything. So yeah, if he does get on a 3D Fight Club for Glasgow or whatever one, because when I listened to Ash the other night, you know, Ash McGivern, he was on another channel, I think it was. Oh no, sorry, he was on my channel, wasn't he? You know, the last time he was on, he came on and he gave us an update, and he said the way it goes is we've got the 3D Fight Club Manchester, and then they were looking ahead. They were talking about they had a team meeting, you know, Ash and the team, probably Dean Lynch Ward, Dougie, Ash, and whoever else it is, and they were talking about the future of the 3D Fight Club. And he said the way it might work is we'll do the Manchester 3D Fight Club. There was two scenarios. We do the Manchester 3D Fight Club. We'll go and do the Glasgow 3D Fight Club. I think that was it. And then we'll do the Wales 3D Fight Club. It might have been something like that. But then he said there might be another option where we do the Manchester 3D Fight Club. We do another Manchester 3D Fight Club, you know, instead of Glasgow. And then we do an arena thing, you know, like an arena, bigger one. In Manchester, maybe again, we're about 30,000 people. Yeah, so there's two different scenarios, and it depends how this one goes. You know, the first one, so they're looking to the future as well, like, and it's looking quite good. I'm very impressed with the setup. Yeah, they had an initial glitch, didn't they? You know, with the press conference, but that's just a learning process, isn't it? You know, you're going to have little sort of niggles, isn't it? Little niggles, glitches. No, nothing major. It's all smoothed over now, and it's looking good. The way things are developing is very good. I mean, I think they've got a good guy. That guy, he's good. Ash McGivern, like he's good, like what he does and all that. Cracking communicator and all that. I hope he jumps back on and gives us some, you know, have a little chat and give us an update on things, because we like Ash McGivern to jump on the channel. So, yeah, we've got a lot of time for him. So the 3D Fight Club is looking good. So the Sparrows channel backs it. You know, like from the point of view, like we think it's a good thing. It's giving people opportunities to get in there and do some bare knuckle boxing. I think it's going to really take off for us, bare knuckle boxing. The way it's going, like, it's really, really good. Yeah, really, really good. I mean, I'm too old for all that stuff. I'm past that. Have you ever boxed, Jockney? No, I've not. To be honest with you, I've never really ever boxed as such. You know, like boxing. Yeah, you know, like boxing, with boxing gloves and all that. My speciality, I've told other people on my channel, my speciality is I'm not a boxer. The only thing I could do when it came to you know, like scrapping, punch ups and all that, I'm not really a puncher. If ever I was in a scrap, I was the best fighter in my school. You know, like up until I was 15 and all that. And it's the one thing I'd done, and I'd done it without any training or martial arts or nothing. You're talking about donkey's years. It's just an instinct. People not on my channel know about this from me, Robert. What I do is, see, once I get my arm, a 20 stone man even, you know, like a 20 stone hard muscled man or whatever. See, once I get my left arm round their neck, and I just get my arm locked. I think I never knew what this is called or nothing. It's called a choke hold or something. But once I get that arm round, that's not going to get broken apart. And I knock people out like that. I can knock them out. Boom, 20 stone man will just go down like a sack of spuds. Yeah, I can still do it. Yeah, you know that. Once I get my arm around somebody, they go down like a sack of spuds. It's just a natural thing, like it wasn't. I done it right from when I was young, right from I was young, right, like a young guy, all the way through my teenage years. unbeknown to me, like when I watch these things now, like it's they call it a chokehold or something. So I never knew about all that stuff, chokeholds and all that. I just done this thing. Didn't bother with punching and all that sort of stuff. You know, just get in there close or whatever. And once I get that arm round, voila, it's all over. Yeah, 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 Robert. I said, yeah, but it's like it's just a thing I done naturally. It's just I used to just do it any scraps I was in. I would just manage to get there and get my arm round somebody's neck, and that's it. That's it. Bob's your uncle, like. Sorry for the pun there, Robert. I never meant that. Bob's your uncle. I just said that. Bob's your uncle, Robert. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't want to talk too much about that chokehold because I don't even do that now. You know, I don't do nothing like that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was back in the days, it was. Oh, blimey hell, yeah. Yeah. Peggy, I don't have an Uncle Bob. Yeah, let's check some messages. I think I might have a message from, what do you call it? Oh, I'm just doing an Instagram, sorry. Hmm. Very much. Very much a top favorite. That's good. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good. We're making good communications with Dean Lynch Ward. He's a top fella, fantastic. So things are looking good. So with a bit of luck, we might get the young Aaron Lees, um, on the Glasgow fight card, or else if it's another Manchester one, we might get him on that. He said he might. I just checked my Instagram there. Yeah, he's very good guy, top fella. He said he might jump on at 7 o'clock. Yeah. So James will be on, won't he? And Alan Lees and Dean Crichton. So that's fantastic. But if he can't make it tonight, he'll jump on another time. So that's good news. Peggy will like that. Peggy, I've just checked that Insta. It was good news. Like it was good news, Peggy. Yeah, I think you'll like that, Peggy. You will definitely like that. Peggy's funny today. She's in good form. I've got to do enough. I've got to do it again, Peggy. I've just got a thing. I've got to check it. Like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good guy, man. Let's do this thing. I've done that thing. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff on Insta, so I've done what I can do. But thank you very much for that. Yeah, everything's looking hunky-dory, man. Caroline, darling. Caroline. No, I was just messaging with Dean Lynch Ward, you know, about our new protege boxer for the channel. Yeah, young Aaron Lisa. Yeah, I was Dean, like, he's a good top fella. Top fella is. That's why we give good backing to the 3D Fight Club. Yeah, all the way we will. Very way. All the way. We will give them top backing. Top backing. Yeah, I think I'm going to go off now. Like, do you want me to sing a song before I go off? What could I sing? Caroline. Yeah. Shall I sing your song, Sweet Caroline, shall I? Yeah, shall I get that one? Yeah, she's been good today with her little joke there. Let's see if I get Sweet Caroline. Let's see, Sweet Caroline. Bloomin' hell, what's she saying? Please don't go. Let me sing a song there for Caroline. Yeah, we sing a song for Caroline. Let's see if we can sing a song for Caroline. Just getting the lyrics up, Caroline, for your song. Sweet Caroline. See if I can get the lyrics for you, darling. Sweet Caroline. By Neil Diamond, this one, isn't it? Sweet Caroline. This is for you, darling, for being good today. There we go. Where it begin. Oh, sorry, start again. Little glitch here. Here we go. Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but when I know it's growing strong. Was it in the spring, and the spring became the summer? Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching you, touching me. Sweet Caroline. Da, da, da. Good times never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We filled it up with only two, and when I hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, na, na, na. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline. I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Yeah, a cappella, my people, yeah. That's for the fantastic, wonderful, lovely, beautiful Caroline Bell in the chat. That's for you, darling. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I smashed it. I put my own stamp on that song. Yeah, similar to the original, but yeah, I put a little twist on it. Yeah, let's see what Peggy says. Oh, yeah, Peggy gave me the thumbs up. Thank you, darling. Yeah, thank you, darling. Yeah, Magic Dimensions. Ooh, yeah. And then you got the star dog. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The star dog. Yeah, good as star dog. I got a little dancing from star dog. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I think it might be a lady star dog. Hope so, because I'm calling her darling. Yeah, hi, darling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got a magic dimension. My people, my people. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you for that, star dog. Yeah, you got that steel. Sweet Caroline. Yeah, he likes it. He likes it. He's having a chuckle with that one. Well done. Have a chuckle. Have a chuckle. Yeah, I'm going to go now because, yeah, it's coming on at 4:30. And I'm going to be back at 7 for the early show. This was a special live. As I say, quash the beef. Special live. I'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. And 7 to 10 on the early show. And then I'll be back for the late show at 11 to 1. Ooh, you know the late show? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, the late show. You know that late show, don't you? Anyway, darling, I'm going to say good afternoon to you all. Catch you tonight at 7 o'clock, Peggy, darling. Mwah, kisses to Peggy. She's fantastic. Chief Executive of Sparrow Channel and second in command. Yeah, she's brilliant, fantastic. Some say she runs the Sparrow Channel, and who am I to disagree with that? Thank you, darling, Peggy. Mwah, kisses to Peggy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hector, you're too late, mate. I'm just jumping off now, fella. I'll be back at 7 o'clock, Hector. And, yeah, later, my people. I'll be back at 7 o'clock and have a nice afternoon to the chat. Kisses to the chat. Mwah! Kisses to the chat. Yeah, duck fellas for that one. Mwah! All right, catch yous at 7 o'clock. Have a good afternoon and be happy. Yeah, be happy. My people, my people. Yeah. Am I still here? I've never done it, did I? Yeah. Have a good afternoon. Be happy, my people, my people. I ended this chat. Are we still on, are we? Somebody in the chat. If I'm still, am I still live? Am I? Peggy, am I still live? Nah, I must have finished. Yeah, catch you later, my people, my people.